Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a song review, changing it up a little bit. Kanye West and Ty Dolla. As everyone knows, there's an upcoming collab. They are releasing an album. I don't know how it's pronounced. I'm assuming it's Ye Dollar Sign, which if that's the case, that's a pretty hard name. They have released the lead single off of this album, Vultures. For those who don't know, I am a huge Kanye fan. I haven't listened to Ty Dolla that much. Nothing against him. I do think he's a great artist. I personally haven't gotten into his discography yet. However, I've been really looking forward to this album because along with every other Kanye fan, I'm a little deprived of new music. This is really Kanye's first release, technically, coming off of the controversy that everybody knows about. I'm not going to get into it. This is his first release on Spotify since, if I'm not mistaken. There were leaks and there was, of course, the song he previewed on his story, Sensory Overload, but there was no official streaming release of that song. This is the first actual release since all of that happened. Apart from Donda 2, which didn't get an actual streaming release and instead released on the Stem player, the last official Kanye album release was Donda in 2021. So I, along with many others, are really excited for new Kanye music. Kanye and Ty Dolla are both really big in the game right now, and getting a collab from them would be awesome. And now we have a taste of that collab. And to be honest, this isn't an unpopular opinion from what I've seen. I pray this isn't what the album's like. This song's a pretty interesting one. I'm very conflicted on it. I think production wise it's awesome. Feature from Bump J is awesome. However, Kanye and Ty Dolla Sign's verses are very weak. This song premiered on a Chicago radio station a few days ago. The released version is a bit different. Production's a lot cleaner. There was a Lil Durk feature, which is completely removed off the song now. I'm not really into Lil Durk either. I've never really been too invested into his music. I did hear the verse before the song came out officially. I don't remember Lil Durk's verse, mainly because I only listened to the song once and I hated it and thought I'm never going to listen to this again. So I don't really remember Durk's verse, but it is cut from this version of the song. And it opens up with the first verse by Bump J. I've never really listened to Bump J before, so I don't have a whole lot to compare the verse with, but it was a really solid verse. It really had that Chicago style to it. I thought it was pretty hard, and to be honest, I might even go check out some more of his stuff. I thought it was a pretty nice vibe, pretty good way to set the song up. You know, very gritty, very dark vibe to it, and I thought it was a pretty solid verse to start off the song. And then it goes into Kanye's verse, which is, I mean, if you know, you know. He says some pretty controversial stuff on here. I feel like he's just trying to take the piss. He's just trying to be as controversial as he can. And to be honest, it's not hitting for me. One of my favorite things in rap music is when someone says something really sus or really out of pocket. But to be honest, with the whole, you know, the history with Kanye's controversy, even if it's as a joke, not a fan of it, really. He's just trying to get some shock value out of his verse, and to be honest, it brings the song down for me. I expect a lot more from Kanye, especially with the rumors that he wasn't going to be talking about the controversy in this album, and the lead single is, you know, taking the piss out of the controversy. It doesn't sit right with me personally. From a creative standpoint, I know Kanye can do so much better, and it really feels like he isn't trying to do better on this song. I know he obviously produced it, and the production is awesome on it. I love the whole Chicago vibe with the Chicago sample from DJ Ferris. I thought that was awesome, getting that real Chicago radio vibe. One of my favorite things is Kanye going to his roots and shouting out, you know, where he's from, shouting out Chicago. My favorite song of all time is Homecoming. He did that for the listening parties for Donda, where he held it in Chicago. He built his childhood home. You know, having all these Chicago artists, the whole Larry Hoover event, Ruger. I love all of that. And, you know, having this song very Chicago heavy was really cool. The production really steps down on the second half of the song. It really feels like they pumped it all out, put all the energy into the first half of the song, and then let it die down in the second half. And Ty Dolla Sign's verse, I don't listen to Ty Dolla Sign a whole lot, but I do think he can do so much better than this. This verse feels so weak. And I just think from a lead single, he can do so much better. I don't know. I'm expecting a lot better from the both of them. To be fair, it doesn't really mean anything. The lead single off of Utopia was K-pop, which was the worst song off the album. But also in K-pop's defense, it was the radio hit off the album. Kanye did have a big hand in Utopia, and he was working very closely with Travis at the time. So it could be possible he took some influence and wanted a song that would fit well on radio and decided to release it on a Chicago station. Now let's talk about this album. From what we've heard from the leaks, there was that Running Back to Me song, which sounds fucking amazing. There's rumors that New Body is going to be on the album, which I'm really hyped for. But also this whole controversy thing, you know, Jewish girl line that Kanye has in the song. There was also rumors that there were going to be no controversy on the album, and now it sounds like there is, so I'm a little concerned. I hope he doesn't hone into this whole anti-Semitic controversy on the album. He's my favorite artist of all time. He's one of the best producers ever, and he can do so much. I know he likes taking the piss, he likes, you know, wilding out, saying all this really out of pocket stuff. I think musically he can do so much more. I don't want him to ruin his legacy and ruin what he can do. I just want some more quality music from my favorite musician. I hope that's not too much to ask, but yeah, that's just my opinion. I want to hear yours. Let me know what you thought of the song. Let me know your thoughts on the upcoming album, if you think it's even going to drop in the first place. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all. Please hit that like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Please let me know what you want to see next. I appreciate you all. I am Jandy. Peace out.